Welcome to this demo dash brought to you by ShareAdvance. We provide advanced project analytics of Microsoft Project Online data via our Project Intelligence database and Microsoft Power BI reports. In this demo dash episode, I'm going to provide an overview of the Dynamic Portfolio Scatterplots report, which is part of the ShareAdvance report pack. Okay, so here we have the Dynamic Portfolio Scatterplots report. And the real star of this report is, of course, the Dynamic Scatterplots. However, allow me to briefly comment on the other features of this report. At the top, we have several bar charts showing key metrics by region. And these charts can be used to provide context to the data that you choose to be visualized in the Scatterplots. At the bottom of the report are two tables, one for each of the dynamic scatterplots. And these tables update based on the selections that you make in the scatterplots. You can use these tables to export your data to a CSV file that can then be shared or analyzed further. Okay, now for the main attraction, the dynamic scatterplots. With these scatterplots, the power is placed in your hands. You choose what you see and how you see it. You choose the X and Y axes, as well as the size of the bubbles and the region you want the scatterplots to be sliced by. By having two scatterplots, it gives you the ability to compare the same metrics but by different region, or to compare completely different metrics. It's really up to you. So allow me to demonstrate. As you can see, the scatter plots currently show different metrics. I'm going to go ahead and make them show the same metrics, but they'll be by different region. So we'll change this here to baseline cost, and this one to cost, and we'll go ahead and make this cost variance. Okay, so now the scatter plots visualize the same metrics but by different region, south and north. Now, the shading and dashed lines that you see, although not required, are useful guides in interpreting your data. The shading lets you know which data points favor the x-axis compared to the y-axis and vice versa. So a data point to the left of the shaded divergence has a higher y value and vice versa. So for example, this project here, removable protective lining, since it's above this dark shaded areas to the left of this divergence line here, it favors the y-axis. The dashed line, on the other hand, is a ratio line of the subtotals of the x and y-axis measures, letting you know which measure has a higher value overall. This lets you see how much any given data point deviates from overall. So as you can see with the right scatter plot, there's not much deviation overall. However, with the left scatter plot, there's a lot more deviation. Keep in mind that these reports can be modified to fit the particular needs of your PMO. We encourage you to check out more of our reports and to learn about our Project Intelligence database that enables you to snapshot your data at various intervals, allowing for more advanced project analytics, such as visualizing trends, historical comparisons, and forecasts or predictions. You can do this by visiting our site at www.shareadvance.com.